Well, that's some tough news about Arnold and Maria, huh? I had a bad week with horses. My horse got second in the Kentucky Derby, and then Maria and Arnold. Yeah, I always thought she would look like a horse. Fact is, the inside scoop was one of the big riffs they had. She'd spent a ton of his dough on having the movie Secretariat adapted for the stage, and she was gonna go take it to Broadway where she's gonna play Secretariat. And Arnold, just because you look like a horse doesn't mean you can play one. And she always thought if he could act, anybody could. And so that was just the start of it. You know what the big problem was? Her parents. Um, well, they hated him. They just thought he could, especially because he was tried to be a Republican. Imagine that with her, the way she did, and that family. They don't believe in food stamps. They believe in a food buffet. Like people should eat all the time, not be restricted. That 3 meals a day was, um, you know, pushy. Um, anyway, he called the old man Sergeant Pepper, and the old lady eunuch. And the big beef was the Special Olympics, because they thought he had Down syndrome. He looked like he was um, like one of the kids, special kid. And there you can lift the weights and yeah, just on and on and on. It just I remember him telling me that I worked with him. Um, I was a walker at San Quentin on death row when a lot of the guys started having women ministers for the final hours, and then they just grope them and all that, and then the women would never. There'd be such a beef that they wouldn't do the mile, not just figuratively, of course. And so I did $600 a throw, and I'd do that. And then of course I thought when he got elected there'd be a lot of business, because he definitely said he was a champion of executions, and of course nothing with his old lady. And but the last one, I'll never forget. This is what got me sort of let go and sort of. So this guy's he's a Jesus freak, and just filth. But anyway, so we're walking, and he goes, Minister, can you recite a verse from the Bible for my final thoughts? I go, oh, sure. You know, when I went to divinity school, I sort of stuck with the business end, finance, stuff like that. I didn't. So I'm just hoping that he would pull one out that. Well, I didn't know it, and so I just started to fabricate, shall we say? And well, the guy just turns into a wild animal, and they have to take out the club and whap him around, and of course his family's there, and the guy juggling me looked like a garden hose. He was so, and well, let's just put it this way: thank God I had a rental car, because the protesters were out there. The family comes out of and they turn well, yeah, mess. Anyway, that was the end of it. But as it turned out, he didn't execute anybody hardly any again anyway. So um, another big beef they had was Jerry Lewis was a friend of his, and Jerry Lewis hated the Kennedys, kind of the Special Olympics, and Pep Boys, the automotive discount house or whatever franchise chain. They switched from Jerry to the Special Olympics. The whole thing's a big phony. It's all PR, and they got more bang for the buck, they thought. And boy, that was. So Jerry started these rumors that Maria was romantically involved with Vijay Singh, the golfer, and the pro golfer, and that drove Arnold nuts. Um, and he and Jerry split up. So it was just one thing after another. But the bottom line is that there I was, and I could have maybe patched them together, and But you can't win them all.